Okay, right now I'm going to show you, I did a video where I showed you how I took the wig cap off. And I'm going to show you where I'm going to put a new wig on. This cute little bitty baby. It was a blonde. This is its old wig. And the woman wanted it to be a curly brunette like her daughter. And this wig came from Bava International. So you can go there and look. They're on eBay, but if you go directly to their website, it's a little bit cheaper. So that's a tip for you. Go directly to their website and you'll see all of their wigs. Now, American Girls take size 10, 11. Bitty Baby twins, so this is one of the twins. I'm going to be doing the other one with straight brown hair later. They seem to take 10, 11 too. I've heard that the other bitty babies, the ones that are not bitty baby twins, take a size 12, 13. So just be aware of that. But the twins seem to take the same size as the American Girl doll. So here is what I do when I'm putting a wig on either an American Girl or a bitty baby twin. That is incredibly hard to say. Tools I use, much like when I'm taking a wig off, I use a Q-tip. I'm going to be using a paintbrush. I will be having nail polish remover, non-acetone again, nearby. And the glue I use is E6000. I have seen it at Walmart. I have seen it at Lowe's Home Improvement. I have seen it at Hobby Lobby. At Hobby Lobby, it's not with the rest of the glue. There's even other E6000 in the glue section. At 2 Hobby Lobbies that I've gone to, it has always been on an end cap. And the kind that I like is the clear. You want clear. You don't want to use things like Gorilla Glue because I've heard that that will expand. And the last thing you want is the wig cap expanding from the head. Tacky glue is used by a lot of customizers. I like E6000, so that's what I use. What I do, and I'm sure there's lots of different techniques, the first thing you do I've already done this a couple of times, especially when you're starting out, trying to figure out where the wig would look best, is go ahead and put it on the doll first, make sure it looks right and everything like that first. But I've already done that with this one. So what I do is I turn the wig cap inside out. Now I've heard some people put the glue on the head. I put it on the wig cap. I don't really think it probably matters. Oh, another thing that you're going to want to use, at least with the E6000, is you want a paper towel nearby, because for some reason it just leaks right on out of the tube. So what I do is I start in a circle, and I do little circles. Now if it's a long wig, you can probably put the hair up into a ponytail and keep it out of your way. This isn't that long. I don't want to damage the curls. So I had to leave it down. But if it's a longer wig, I pull the hair back into a ponytail just to keep it out of my way. Now hopefully this is zoomed correctly and you can see that. I don't put it down on the edges. That's where the paintbrush will come in. So now I carefully and slowly, and since I put this on, I know that this little piece right here, this little bang, gets in the way. I'm going to hold that down. It's part of the reason. And I kind of just guess. I like the side part to start on this side. I do most of my dolls like that. And I just wrap it down like this. And then I start adjusting. Make sure everything is where I want it to be, and I start pulling down. So you want to pull it down like this. You want to make sure it covers up the old glue line. And just take your time. I like wigs to be kind of low on the front. I don't like a whole lot of forehead showing. This is my first time using a Baba. They get mixed reviews. Some people love them, some people hate them. I like to try to use American Girl wigs and keep it all American Girl parts. Kind of just smush it around, make sure it's really attaching. I also try to open windows when using this or do it outside. It's really windy today, so I couldn't do it outside because it does put off quite a bit of smell. But like I said, this is my first Baba. This one seems to be pretty nice. I've heard that they can be a little thin, but this one seems to work just fine. I like to use American Girl stuff a lot. Keep it all American Girl. I do, you can find some good deals on eBay. That's another place that you can go to find wigs. I go into eBay and I'll type in American Girl wig 10-11, and that will bring up all the different kinds of wigs that are on there. And you can still, for a while, kind of adjust it. It'll take a good day for this to glue down before you'd want to give it to a child. I might, you know, go 2 days before giving it to a child just to make sure. And then what I do, pull the hair back. I'll take the Q-tip, and this is where I go ahead and I'll have a little, just in case the glue gets anywhere I don't want it to go. I'll take thing, just put a little bit onto the paintbrush and lift it up, and I do the edges like that. And you kind of press it down as you go. See, it's piling out. And again, just like I said when removing the cap, the same applies. Slow and steady, take your time, and it will work out. Generally, when putting a wig on, there's nothing you can do that can't be undone. So if you mess up, no worries, don't panic, it can be fixed. Like that. Like I just messed up there. I got glue all over her face. So I dip it in the non-acetone, and again you have to use non-acetone. And I just wipe it clean. And you can put this on the hair too. But I just wipe it clean. And then take the towel, wipe it off. Boom, fixed. No panicking. And I just kind of go through as I'm doing it and really make sure it's sticking. Some people will even glue the cap on, give it a day, let it rest, and then come back and glue the edges. So it's up to you how you want to do that. And then you just continue. I like to really make sure I press down as I'm going. And I'll go back and I'll press. And even now, if you decide I really want this to be lower on the forehead or whatever, I need to go down farther in the back, you can still adjust a little bit. So there's no rushing needed. If you customize dolls a lot, you probably will not have nice nails. I will say that. I really like, if I'm not going to use an American Girl doll brand wig, I really like the Monique brand. And you can go onto their website and you can say, you know, wig list, and then it'll have all the wigs by, and you can see all the different ones by size. Don't let, I know, especially with their website, I don't know why they choose some of the dolls they do. Some of them are really not very pretty. So don't always go by what it looks like on that website. Sometimes they're not as pretty as they are if you put them on American Girl dolls.
I'm hungry.
And we'll be eating right after this, after I finish this one.
Okay.
Etsy is another good place to find wigs. You can find some really colorful ones on there. Etsy, eBay, Monique tend to be my, oh, and the Facebook boards. You will find a lot of wigs on the Facebook boards. There's a couple of great Facebook groups specifically for customizers. And that's where you're going to find a lot of the wigs for sale. And American Girl wigs, it depends on the doll. You can expect Just Like You, or I guess they're called Truly Me now, wigs to run around $25–30. A lot of the Monique wigs run about $15 to $20. Baba, I think, is around $20, $19.95 was this wig. And just want to make sure it's covering the glue line everywhere. Pull it down if it's not, and hold it. A lot of the Facebook groups, there's American Girl before and after. It's one of my favorites. American Girl Repair, do it yourself is a good one. I've seen some in this group selling the wigs. There you go. Like I said, I wouldn't probably let a child play with this for the next 2 days. But I think she's cute. I think she came out real well. And there she is. So that's it. That's all it is. That's all it takes to glue down a wig. Real easy. Much easier than taking one off. So I hope that helps. Bye.